Fist of Awesome is a retro 8-bit beat 'em up where you are a man named Tim Burr. He is celebrating a party with his family, and suddenly his house is covered in flames and his family has disappeared. Then his hand starts talking to him, which is the fist. It's called the Fist, and tells him that bears are taking over the universe. I think this means that he was transported to the future, unless he hasn't really cared about the bears until now, because he's like in a bear, like, human habitat type place, I guess you can call it. The plot is about time travel, and it is really confusing. I won't go into details, but you have to go back in time to destroy time machines so that bears won't mate with their past bears to evolve in the present. Yeah, hopefully you got that. And yeah, there's also a lot of video game and movie reference, like Groundhog Day, The Matrix, Star Wars, and Zelda, just to name a few. And the gameplay. While the game was decent story-wise, the gameplay is where it takes a U-turn. It's so clunky and hard to control that it makes you want to punch the computer screen. I get that the developers want to make the game feel 8-bit, but as a player who fondly enjoys retro beat-em-ups, this was not the right thing to do. You'd think you would feel awesome punching bears straight in the face, but the combos look so bland and uninteresting that you don't feel anything but anger at the game. It is never announced how to do the special attack either in the game. It's terrible because that's the thing that you'll use most, and it's the strongest one. Or strongest attack, at least. And why is it called even a special attack? Because there's no time limit between each time you do it, and there's no limit on how much you can do it. So the special attack really renders the whole combo system useless, since it's a faster and more efficient way to fight the bears. You know what's fun? Spamming the special attack and hearing the same sound effect throughout the whole game. I forgot to mention that the campaign is only 1 hour and 30 minutes long, and that's the best part of the game, really. The game becomes so repetitive so quickly that it was a torture to me to complete this game. All the bosses are the same, no different combos, just more health and a different costume each time. Pretty much all the enemies are the same if you examine it really closely. When you get damaged, you lose health, but then your health regenerates completely in about 5 seconds. This would be fine, but I've never really seen health regen in beat-em-ups, let alone 8-bit games. The game would be way too easy, with me dying only about 5 times throughout. But there's one problem. But there's one problem. If 2 enemies sandwich you, and you get one good combo, or one gets a good combo in, consider yourself done for. There's no time to get out of the way or punch them back, because they rarely finish their combo or knock you back so you can get up. When it occurs, I press every button combination and still die. Oh yeah, there's an arena mode. It offers you a chance to try out other characters and fight with them. But all of them are the same, and in short, don't even bother. The music is good, but not very memorable. Sometimes it feels like a scramble of beeps and boops. When you jump kick, Tim makes a screaming sound effect, and boy is it louder than anything else in the game. Remember how I said just to spam the special? Well, if you do that, you hear a good old voice saying "fist" every time you do it. Every single time. Every single time.
Fist! 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 Fist!
Overall, this game is really bad. It felt like a chore to complete and feels like a disease-ridden version of Streets of Rage. The punts will keep you entertained for only about 20 minutes before you realize that you should stop playing forever. Feels like a scam at the original price of $8, but I got a discount for Steam for $4, and it still feels like it was an utter waste of money. If you like the feeling as though you're playing the same level over and over again in a game, go right ahead. Otherwise, this game gets a 3 out of 10.